Hello viewers and Casey Comedy fans, I'm Precious Godwin by name, and I'm here to enlighten you on a very important topic which I think we all need in this country, Nigeria. I think we can't do without it in this country, because looking at the economy, I think we need this topic. It's very important. And you know that topic is wealth is coming. Wealth is coming. But before I talk more on this topic, I would love to define wealth. And based on my dictionary definition, here we have that wealth is a valuable resource. Is a situation where we have money, possession, and all our desirable needs. Wealth could also be seen as affluence, the ability to control people's time, maneuver people's properties, and so on and so forth. But today, for us to make wealth, there are various criteria which I think we all need to make wealth. And the number one fundamentals for making wealth is you must understand that God owns everything. This life has been controlled by God, and everything that is in it, He owns it. That's our number one fundamental. And then secondly, we say we have various potentials embedded in us, and this potential is what makes you wealthy. I've seen so many doctors, I've seen so many people that went to the university, that even went outside the country, and they studied various professional courses. But at the end of the day, they came back here and they're serving as MCs in various occasions. And not just that, but they're also comedians today. Most of these comedians we see today, most of them went to the university and they studied different courses. But now they're making it, because each and every single one of us have a potential inside of us. The only problem is that most people are not able to figure out what they know, what they have inside of them, which is the reason why Casey Comedy has brought up this topic today. We've brought up this topic so that you could understand more about yourself and know how to create and make wealth for a living. Okay, the number one criteria for figuring out our potential, because most people think they've not been able to figure out their potential and they don't know how to go about it. But here our number one criteria is find out what you're best at. Definitely everybody in this world has something that they are good at, something that they love, something that they cherish. So you need to find it out. Even if it's skipping, even if it's singing, even if it's acting comedy, even if it's saying jokes, find out what you're best at. Because what you're best at is the only way, is the only criteria I think you can use to make wealth in life. Secondly, spend more time doing it. If you find out that, oh gosh, I love singing, and you keep on singing every day, you keep on singing every day, when you're washing your plates, you're singing, doing the dishes, sweeping the house, and you're singing. You see, you get used to it. You develop yourself on your own. Most of these singers you see out there, they never went to the university to study music. No, they did not do that. Most of them learned it from the house. Most of them practiced on their own, and they are making it today. Take for instance our role model, Messi, and many others. Okay, thirdly, create and figure out more ideas on how to make it work. You have a potential inside of you. Oh, you're a good speaker. Let's use that one. You're good at speaking. You can go out to publics and present some different things. You try your best, you continue. Most people, like me when I first started, I would look at the mirror and talk to myself, speak on a particular topic and expatiate deeper on it. And the more I did that, the more it became better for me, because I learned on my own. I thrived on my own, and God has helped me, and I'm making it because it's my own potential. So you got to figure out your own potential, because it's very important. Create more ideas. When they say create more ideas, like you watch some movies or you listen to some music and you hear them singing, and you get the different tunes. You can also say, I heard this music and it was more like a do re mi fa sol la ti do. You don't use that tune again. You're not saying, what if I add I think I could add something to it. And the more you create these ideas, the more you make wealth, the more you increase your knowledge about that particular field you're going into. They say deep doubt, deep wisdom. Small doubt, small wisdom. So if you need to get wisdom, if you need to get more ideas or create more ideas on making your potential work out, you need to have deep doubt. You need to tell yourself, does it just end in the re mi fa sol la ti do? No, it doesn't end there. Can't I think of something else that I could add to make the music make more sense? Major problem in this life is that most people tend to deceive themselves. When they feel as though they can feed themselves and their family members, they think they are wealthy. But let me tell you the truth, you are a very big liar and you are practically deceiving yourself. Because there's one thing I know, a massive wealth for personal consumption is poverty in disguise. So you are a poor man. One of my mentors will always say that if you know the amount of money you have in your pocket or in your bank account, you are actually a poor man. So I think everybody needs wealth. Not deceiving yourself. Wealth is not for personal consumption. But wealth is that thing you have, and you know you have it in excess that you can give to a crowd, you can give to a multitude. It's just that it is not the wrong you are doing, but the right you are not doing. My dear, figure out your potential. Don't look at the mistakes you've made when you found out that this is your potential, but look at the right you've not been able to do. Don't look at the wrong you're doing. Don't look at that. Look at the right you're not doing. Okay, when we say a blind man is not a man that cannot see, but a blind man is a man that sees darkness. So if you have your potential and you're not able to harness it and use it properly, you can be equivalent to a blind man. For the wealth creation, there is no room for prayer. If you go out and somebody is kabashing and praying and speaking in different tongues that I want to get money, after all the kabashing, it cannot bring wealth to you. It is a fact. Like, it is a very serious fact, because most Christians out there tend to deceive themselves when they go inside their house and they are speaking in both the tongues we know and the ones we are yet to understand, thinking that wealth can come that way. But my brother, I will tell you that you are deceiving yourself, because you can pray for 10 good years and the wealth is not coming your way, because it is not even the criteria for making wealth. In the world of wealth creation, there is no room for prayer. It is something you need to have at the back of your mind. It is very, very essential. That prayer is not important. Don't quote me wrong. Yes, of a truth, prayer paves way for opportunities. Prayer, when you pray, it can change the heart of a particular person which you want the prayer to change his or her heart. But your efforts matter a lot. Hard work is very, 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 very essential in making or creation of wealth. Hard work is very important. Okay, let's take it biblically. I'm sure you must have come across the parable of the lost coin. The woman who lost one out of her 10 coins did not just kneel down. Immediately she realized that she lost her coin and started praying. No, she did not do that. The number one thing she did was that she realized the fact that one of her coins was missing. That was the number one thing. Secondly, she did not just feel reluctant over the coin. She did not just say, after all, I have 9 coins left. But she went in search of that coin, of the lost coin. Which brings me to the third one, which is my final and most important and vital point, which is hard work. She made efforts. She tried very, very hard to make sure she found that missing coin. She took a candle, she lit it, and she spent her time looking for that coin. knowing fully well that it was very, very important for her. It was very, very important to her. Take for instance, Dangote right now. He's a very rich man. Many people will say there are so many things he doesn't lack, he's not in need of. But there are still many places he has to get to. Because he might be the richest man in Nigeria, but he's not the richest man in the world. So he's still struggling to get up to that point. There's still a level that each person in life would have to get to. Don't ever forget that in life, you have something that makes a difference. Take for instance, I have a torchlight. Yes, I know I have a torchlight. And yet I'm looking for something in darkness. Is it possible to get that thing? No, it's not possible. You need to use what you have. Use what you have to get what you need. It is very, very essential. We've come to the end of this section. Casey Comedy Channel. We don't just bring people to act comedy and make you laugh and forget most of the important things you ought to do. But we also train future leaders and ambassadors of this country. In Casey Comedy Channel, if you need an ambassador or a representative for you, we have them here. If you need a tutor, someone that can come and teach you lessons at home, we still have such people in our midst. Don't forget to subscribe. Do yourself good by calling the number on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe. I remain Precious Godwin. Bye. See you next time. Love you all.